All right. So everybody always say they want to see real people, right? So you always show like the most beautiful pics on our Facebook, in our Facebook group. So now I'm going to show everybody how the sausage is made.
Okay, well first what I want to tell you guys is that this works on any type of hair.
Okay.
You don't have to just do the natural curly hair. So what I'm going to show them today is I'm going to start out with that, but I'm going to show you how I use it with the piece and how it blends.
Okay.
As you can, I don't use a comb, a brush.
Me either. I use my fingers and I style my
I just
hair.
use my fingers. I am going to use a brush when I put the piece on, just to show you that you can use this to make your hair straight and lay down.
Okay.
You can use it for your edges. It's not just for the curls.
Okay.
You can use it, you can lay your hair down, you can wash and blow dry your hair, you can get a press and curl. It's for everything that you would do naturally with your hair. If you're wearing it natural, it'll last for, before you even need a touch-up, I give you 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
Since I first used it, I've used nothing else.
And you just and you have freshly washed hair right now, right?
I just washed my hair.
I told her to bring freshly washed because people always like if I had brought you in here with you in your hair already, people would say, "Well, she has good hair. Oh, she has good hair." I want to see somebody who don't have good hair.
I just washed my hair. I've even found that with this product, I don't even have to use conditioner. All I do is wash my hair, and what I'll do, I've also found that going back old school, black people really need to only wash their hair every 2 weeks.
Okay.
The reason why, not to be talking about race, but their hair becomes oily. We oil our hair to get moisture. So what I'll do sometimes is if I want it fresh, I know now different looks of what I need.
Okay.
In between washing, when I'm in the shower, I'll just rinse it out.
Okay.
I don't add any shampoo or anything.
Okay.
In fact, I read that using shampoo and stuff strips your hair. So what I'm gonna do first is just show you how my hair will curl.
Okay.
Just the product.
Okay.
Nothing is on it.
Okay.
I washed it. I didn't blow dry it. I
Okay.
let it air dry.
Okay.
I didn't put any conditioner at all on
Okay.
it. So the first
And
thing.
what's your hair texture? Because many people they come with the 3A, 3B, 4 and stuff.
I don't really know about texture, but it's dry and it's a tight curl. When you see it, you'll see the difference. I don't really know. I don't really know about the texture, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some product on here just to show you how my hair will curl up with this.
Well, let's go for it.
My daughter wasn't feeling good. She's pregnant. She was gonna come.
Oh no!
And I tell you that she has nappy hair.
Okay.
After you use this product for a while, your hair texture changes. She used to use a lot of edge control and all of that, and I'm gonna show you with my hair. You don't need anything else. Anything else.
I tell people that when like even today, me and Lisa, we just went out for a happy hour. We got drinks and stuff, and the waitress was like, "Oh my God, your hair is so good!" Like everywhere I go, people tell me this, and I tell them, "Well, I have 4C hair. Like my hair is super nappy. It's not my hair that's gorgeous. It's the product I put on my hair that makes my hair like this." Which is why I felt compelled to offer it to others. You know. So we're gonna go ahead and do a quick demo for you guys right now.
It's an awesome product.
It's
I
a
want you
fresh
to
jar.
look at it. I just opened the jar.
Okay.
Don't pay any attention to the color because when
No,
it dries.
pay attention to it because it's this color for a reason.
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as it won't change the color of your hair. That's what I'm speaking on. It doesn't flake. You know how you can use gel and continue to use gel, and then when it dries, it flakes up, and your hair looks bad. It doesn't flake. It smells great. You need to know.
What does it smell like? If you can describe the smell to someone who never smelled before, what would it smell like?
Fruity.
To me, it smells like a pear and.
It smells fruity.
There's hibiscus flower in here. It smells like hibiscus a little bit, and it smells like perry to me for some reason. But yeah.
It's a really nice scent.
Light.
It's brown, but if you can see on my hand, it's not thick like gel. If you look at my hand, see how it even looks clear once I.
If you would rub your hands together real quick, like really vigorously, for like 15 seconds, and because we get a lot of people who have the
see, it gets lighter.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so I have a little bit on my finger right here, right? Can you see it? So I'm gonna put it a little bit in my hand.
And I'll keep rubbing mine too.
Yep. And it turns white. So we have a lot of people that say, I don't like the color. The color is there for a reason. So if you don't like the color, you can get rid of the color, but the color is there for a reason. Yeah, the color, like, it protects your hair in the summertime. In the summer, I would have to use different products than in the winter because my hair would, okay, we already got it. Yeah.
See, mine is even light.
Yep.
But what I do,
she has a lot on her.
I had a whole lot. Now, the first time you apply it, it's trial and error. Some people need more than others. It depends on your hair. So you guys have to try it to find what works for you. And then I said different styling, different way that you're doing your hair. So all I do is...
Tell us about shrinkage, because I get a lot of people who go to our reviews and post reviews who actually try the product, and then they say things like, I like the product, but I still have shrinkage.
Well, as far as shrinkage, you have to... Everybody's hair type is different. Some people will have more shrinkage than others. But there's no product that's gonna make your hair not shrink if that's the kind of hair you got. What you also have to remember is that when you switch to new products, you have to give it a chance to work. You have to fill it out. You can't use any product one time and then say, well, oh, that doesn't work for me. Yeah. It's just like your kids growing up eating. You can't eat something one time and say, Mama, I don't like it. Try it a few times before you do.
We actually have people that go comment on our ratings, and they're actually putting, oh, I used it for the first time. My hair is still drying. I don't know if I did it right, but I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm like, well, if you don't know if you did it right, why don't you reach out to us and let us teach you how to use it instead of going our rating? Because
I'm just putting it on my hair.
Okay, go ahead. Well, with the client, yep. So, yep, okay. So
you have to try the product more than once. Now, the first time I used it, my hair was totally dry, air dried. I also found that when your hair is wet, it shrinks more. So for those of you who are having a lot of shrinkage, maybe wash your hair the day before. Don't put any chemicals in it. Maybe part it and just put 4 braids. And then the next day take it down and you'll get the curl and you may not have as much shrinkage.
What I do is I do that, except for I put it in 4s, and when it's wet, and I spray it with a spray bottle and photogenic, and I stretch it, and I put it in 4.
Oh, I did see you do that.
Yep, and I put it in 4, and then when you take it down, you're not gonna have it
as much
shrinking up. So because you're already gonna be like steps ahead. Okay. As far as like
if you can see already, you can see how straight my hair is getting right here. And you saw how I looked when I came in.
Yeah.
And just to show you a little before I continue, how you can use it as edge control. It really does lay your hair down. And notice I have not used anything but my hands so far, and I'm rubbing it in. Some people, if you have a lot of shrinkage, it's your first time using, you may need to just take it piece by piece and rub it through, and this should show.
A lot of people don't have actual shrinkage. They just start putting product on like right here, and then they have like all this hair under there. And I tell them,
you have to do it from the
root. When I say part to the scalp, that is not a phrase. That is an instruction. If you're saying that your hair is shrinking, it's because you have a whole inch or 2 up here. You see how this is frizzy, and down here.
You can see how this laid down,
and you
so I don't have any shrinkage. But you have to start at the root of your hair. I'll just show you how it changes the texture of my hair. And I don't use a comb or anything. All I use is my hands. And as you can see, look at the curl in my hair. Yeah. Nothing but curl. And I still can go through it if I want to. If I want to pull it back, I can lay it down. I just want to finish my hair because I want to show you the difference. You notice when I started, and look here how straight my hair is here. Now again, you have to take into consideration that everyone has a different type of hair. And you also have to take into consideration that since I've been using it, it's been like 4 or 5 months now, the more you use it, honestly, it changes the texture of your hair. And I'm not just saying that. My daughter's hair is way nappier than mine.
How does it change it though? Because some people are worried about their hair. Some people say that my hair is getting straight or
healthier.
It does make it straighter, I guess you would say. How would I explain it?
I think what happens when I use it is like when I put it on for my curls, when I wash it out, those curls are still in formation. They're not as defined as the product is done, but they're trained there.
Yeah, this just like with anything. Once you keep getting the press and curl, you don't have to press it as hard.
Yeah.
Once you continue to do something, really, with natural hair, once you keep getting your hair pressed, this just like even guys with brush waves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some on my son's hair too, so you can see.
Oh yeah.
He had been, he was still in mine. He was sneaking in my room stealing it, so that's why he wanted to come with me. But as you can see, I don't have any shrinkage. You can see my hair. And the reason I was doing it smaller is for those people that say they don't know how to use it. As you can see, I'm starting at the root with the little bit that I have. It's not as much product. And I just work my hands through it. And you can see, the more you work it, the more curl you'll have. But this product, honestly, it works for everything. If you want to do a wash and go, a wash and set, you can pin it up. I can do my hair and it's straight enough where I can wear a straight ponytail. I'm gonna put on a wavy piece today, and I'm gonna leave my hair down, and I'm gonna show you in the front how it blends with the piece that I have.
Yeah.
And this is just a little cheap half wig piece that I bought that cost $16. I don't have a real expensive wig with human hair or anything. I just got a little cheap piece. And every time I do my hair, wherever I go, they tell me that my hair is pretty or whatever. And they'll be like, how much did you pay for that piece? And I'm like, $16. Because you don't need all of that.
Those curls. Amazing.
But all you do, make sure you go from the root. I don't use a comb. If you noticed, I'm not using. Oh, another thing before I forget, it helps stop breakage. It really does. I wash my hair. I had a lot of shedding before, especially certain times of year. In the fall, I had a lot of shedding. But if you see, I've been home hand combing my hair. This is all I had to come out. And I didn't comb it when I washed it. So you know you lose
hair.
Barely there.
People always say that your hair
breaks every day.
Breaks like 100 strands a day. But I can keep my hair in braids and keep it conditioned photogenic and take my braids out and not have any breakage. I think your hair breaks because you pull it and when you lay down,
all
you
of
roll
that
over.
combing and stuff.
Yeah,
that's why they tell us
that
back in the day they used to do it. We really should sleep in satin bonnets or tie it in a satin scarf because that's what breaks your hair off.
Okay.
Bobby
You
Ross.
see my hair? If I was gonna wear it straight, it's a lot I can do with it. And also, if I wanted to wear it with the wild stick-up look, I could take my blow dryer and use a diffuser.
Yes.
And I could hold it up. You know, some people want the Afrocentric look.
Yeah.
But the reason I didn't do that today, I just wanted you guys to see the difference from when I started. And I'm gonna show you. See how I still got my
Let's show
curl.
about how much she's used so far. So her whole entire front of her hair is done, and she's like barely make a dent in this jar. You guys see how big this jar is? So for anybody who's saying $35, this is like a lot.
32 ounces.
It's 32
ounces. It's
actually more than 32 ounces because we put it way past. This is the 32 ounce line. We take it way beyond that.
Yeah, so you're actually getting like $1 an ounce, and if you can't afford that, then I think we need to pray on some bigger things than photogenic for your life. Okay?
This will last a minimum of a month, honestly.
Well, not me.
Not me either.
Not us.
maybe like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I want to run through like 1.5, 2 a month. But I keep my hair coated.
I use it. I don't have to use it every day. When I'm gonna show you when I lay my hair down and put this piece on. Honestly, I can wake up tomorrow. I take my little piece off, throw it in the drawer, and my hair is still gonna be laid down.
When I had my clip-ins, I had 2-in-1 style. I took my clip-ons on.
You
I
can
still
look
had
at
another
the
wash
texture.
in.
You can see how curly my hair is. You can see the texture, and it's soft. It's not sticky.
It's very soft.
You know how you put stuff on your hair.
Anybody have any questions
Yes,
for
Bobby
her?
Ross wants to know if it works on locks.
Yes.
My son is growing his hair back out, and I'll keep a running journal for you.
Okay.
Because he cut his locks off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lock his hair, and this is what I'm gonna use. Last time I locked his hair was kind of wavy, so I had to use some beeswax. But I couldn't use a lot of it because that's what attracts linen stuff.
Okay.
So I actually used the gel and some hair grease, but I had to try to lock it more than I would have.
But yeah, because like I've noticed that when people use photogenic on their locks, that it doesn't lock their hair, but it keeps it like maintained and conditioned between lock sessions.
Well, I'll let you know what I'm thinking it would do. When I lock his hair, because it's not a bad grade, after I pin it with the little pins, the clamps, and then I blow dried it before I let it go, and it locks better. So if you're using it as a locking gel, you probably have to heat it. You can just use your blow dryer, or if you have one of those dryers that you can sit under. And when I read
a demonstration for that.
Yes, my son has dreads, and I've been using photogenic, but now I'm in the process of taking it down, and it's like helping me taking it down. It's so easy to take it off the photogenic.
Yeah, he had dreads. He had dreads he started using photogenic about like a year and a half ago. Yes. And he had dreads before that, so we kept locking his dreads with the photogenic. It didn't lock them, but he got probably about like 4 or 5 inches of growth, and now we just comb like the dreads at the end. Yeah, we just
comb it out. You don't have dead hair, like really minimal.
But if you can see, I'm not styling it like that. I'm older than most of you guys, so my hair is getting a little thin. But if you can see the curl texture of my hair and the amount I used, even in the back. But what I wanted to show you today is because most everybody that's on the site is wearing a natural curly hair. But I want to show you that it's more versatile than that. That every product that you're using, and also what I want to tell you, another thing is that when I went natural and I decided to go natural, I wanted to go back and get a perm. It's so much trial and error. You spend so much money trying to find products that work. Me personally, what was most aggravating to me was drying out. I could find some products that would give me the curl texture, but my hair would be so dry and hard and crunchy before the day was over. And so then I was like, well, I like the curl, but I don't like this part. And also, when I tried other products, it was like 2 or 3 different products that I had to use together with it to get any kind of curl. So as you can see,
I couldn't even use oil. Oil slides down my hair and sits at my ends. Leave-in conditioner does the same thing. Grease I can put on my scalp, and my scalp will still be shiny and flaky at the same time. So like this, and gel just makes my hair hard.
While he's talking, I just want you to see what little I've used so far. My hair was totally dry, totally dry. I didn't use a comb, I didn't use anything. You can see the curl texture. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna use a brush because I just want you to see how straight, you wouldn't believe how straight your hair can get, if you can see. With just this product, no harsh chemicals, everything is natural.
And people always say, like, does it work for relaxed hair? It works so good for relaxed hair.
It probably should work better.
It works, best for your hair because it helps your new growth blend in with your relaxed hair. So you don't have...
You can look in the back. It's more than just for curls. That's what I want you guys to know.
Someone asked about waves. How do you use waves? Brandon.
Then I'm getting some more, and I'm just gonna slick my hair up. This is for demonstration purposes, so this is not as best as I could, but I want you to walk around, cameraman. I just want them to see nothing is on my hair. I don't have a perm. It's totally natural. I didn't use a comb. I used a brush to brush it up. But as you can see how straight my hair is. Now what I want to tell you guys, I wear straight ponytails too. So this is what I would do if I wore a straight ponytail.
To make it blend?
To make it blend, and it's gonna stay like this. Now also, if I wear like Afro puffs, wavy ponytails, I wouldn't brush it, I wouldn't put it down as much. It looks like, people think it's my hair. When I wear my piece with it, it's wavy, and when I put this in, I'm gonna brush my hair on top of the front of this, and it takes to the curl texture of the hair I'm putting on.
That's what I tell people. I tell them it's so much easier to manipulate your hair to match that than the other way around.
I just want to show you, now you saw my hair when I came in. I have put absolutely nothing on my hair. I haven't touched a comb. I don't even think I brought a comb. And you can see how my hair is laying down. Totally flat. Again, I'm just going to do a little bit, then I'm going to put the piece on the other way.
Anybody here have questions?
I just want to try it.
You haven't used it?
I want to know
Why you not even putting on your beard?
If you can see my edges,
I've been putting it on my head, but
if you can see my edges, you don't need edge control.
You don't need,
and I've not used a comb, I've not used a toothbrush, I've done nothing.
No lie, guys. One day I was at the airport and all I had was my bag and my photogenic in it, and I had an overnight flight. Hey, focus. I had an overnight flight. And I, no lie, didn't have a comb brush or anything. I took my jar out and went in the bathroom and in 5 minutes.
I'm telling you, I've not did nothing. And you can see edges as far as edge control. You can see my hair is totally straight. You can tell it's still my hair because the little short puff is still there. Now I could use this. This is my little cheap piece. It's gonna save y'all a lot of money on hair care products. All you gotta buy is your shampoo. It's a conditioner and everything else, all natural ingredients, all in one. I wear this as a ponytail sometime, and then my last thing I'm gonna do is show you how.
And now, I know we were talking, but if you were doing this at home, how long would that take you to do your ponytail?
5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Now, if I had done it the day before and say I was going out and I really wanted
to make it
really,
right.
All I would do is put a little bit, maybe a half a teaspoon on my hand and just do that, and then throw my ponytail back on.
That's why I tell people about the wash and go. People are getting so frustrated that they cannot get a good wash and go.
See, my hair was thin anyway naturally, so I can't do the curl thing. The only way I can do the natural curl thing, like I said, is if I use my diffuser and I kind of dry it with the curl. But this I could put on, pull the drawstring, and just wear a ponytail. And it looked like I got a perm, and I laid my hair down. I don't. I put nothing in my hair. You saw how full it was, that little bit. So I'm gonna take my hair down and show you how I wear it down with this, so you guys can see.
Well, let's see. Okay, so you showed him in the ponytail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you down. Because you have so much variety. If you wanted to wear your hair straight, wavy, curly, coily, anything, you can do it with one product. That's why I tell people, photogenic can
look with the camera. I'm just leaving some out in the front.
Yeah, I see it. I got it zoomed in.
See, now you're getting a different, because I'm working the curls, it's not as tight. And also for the people that said they had shrinkage, you don't have to keep adding product. You can just keep using your fingers. Just style with your hand. Now see how it was tighter and see how it's hanging all the way down my face now? You just continue. And then if that's too loose, I did it before, when I have more out, you can scrunch it up with your hand.
Yeah.
See, and how it got tight again? How you scrunch it up?
It's like, this product is like,
if you want it,
it do whatever you, whatever.
It does.
And
See
that's why I be so bad for when people are not getting good results.
Because
You
they
are the
not
master.
doing it right.
Yeah,
you
you're
put it
the
down with
master.
your finger, and then it'll do it. But just all you have to do.
Now let me warn you, I'll tell you this. I'm telling you what photogenic won't do. Photogenic will not clip your ends.
No.
Photogenic will not clarify your hair. I mean, you have to prep your hair for the product, but the product, like if you tag it in, it'll take you to the finish line.
All you have to do, honestly, and I'm gonna let my son put some on his hair. He was sneaking in my room using it. So I said, you know, you was sneaking. Every time he got ready to go out, I wondered what he was doing coming in my room.
Yeah.
So I had moved it and hid it one day. He gonna say, Mom, where's that stuff you be putting in your hair that you bought in Emory? I said, oh, you've been stealing my stuff. Well, it don't take a lot. I just use a little bit. I like the way it work on my hair. And my daughter came over one day, and I'm telling you, she got really, really, really nappy hair, and she was doing her hair weeks ago. I said, girl, you got to put some of this on there, for real. And she was like, what is going to do, Mom? I already put some, what is the edge control? I've never used it. I said, well, put some of this on the side. You didn't do the edge control yet. I put some on your hair. She was like, Mom, I'm hooked. I need some. But I'm going to show you I'm just doing different stuff to show you.
Right here,
you can show
so good. Like,
you can show whatever. But see how I had it longer, and then honestly, if you want it more curly while it's wet, you can scrunch it up, and it doesn't hang as much. But if you want it out, just take your hands and go over it. Not your fingers. Just take your fingers like this. You could actually do this if you wanted to.
Yep.
so you can see. And see it's
That's
longer
kind
and
of how I
as it
do
dries.
all my hair before I do it. I make sure that it's straight because I want it to be uniform. I don't like when there's certain parts like really tight and then some parts that are really straight. And you know what I'm saying? I like everything to be uniform. I make it straight and then I make the curl after I straighten it out. If that makes any sense.
Now what I would do, just because I want it to blend, because it's going to take to the texture of this hair that I got.
So that is a ponytail slash.
It's a Now if you can see,
you got your $16 worth.
And more.
you know how you do your hair and you want to do the little edges or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you see, look at this. If you really look close,
Okay.
And I didn't put my hair in a ponytail, which is what I usually do. You can see, even though my hair is thin, if you look at the top from that hair that I just put on with this hair. If I just rub it with my hand, it's gonna take onto the same curl texture as this, so people don't know the difference.
That's why when people wear lace fronts and they have like their edges out, or I don't know, that's not
Now, if I was taking my time,
a clip on or something, you can like blend your hair in so well.
see, you can't even tell that. It would look more like a sew-in instead of $16. I get home at night, take it off, throw it in the drawer.
Hey, and I'm
And the
never
only
dry.
and it doesn't. I can go out and come home. I can dance all night. I can sweat.
Okay.
My curl, honestly, I'm telling you the truth.
Mama gotta have a life too.
I wouldn't lie. And I'm a creature of habit.
Okay.
When I find something that works, I'm loyal to it.
That's how I do too.
My kids get angry. I go to the same pharmacy. It's far from the house. It's plenty around. Mama, you need to change. Well, I like the people that I deal with, and I think that when people provide you with good service and product, you should go back. I'm not on here trying to convince you to use it. I'm telling you about the product. I'm telling you how good it works. If you're looking for something that will grow your hair, that will tame your edges, that will train your hair to a natural curl texture, that you can do anything with your hair. You can use it for wash and go. You can use it for a silk press. You can use it for a blowout, roller set, twist out. Guys can use it too. I'm gonna let my son put some on when we finish.
Somebody even asked on the live about waves too. Like
I can make my hair wavy.
You can do waves with it
With
too.
waves, if you want to like slick it back like hers, you can put like spray that with a little bit of water, because water.
But if you just do your fingers,
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that too.
see how you can get a start a wave with
So
your
on his hair, would you just put it on and then just comb it
Yeah, like
before?
a pomade, like
Yeah.
put it in there,
Okay.
and do that, and you
But
brush
did
it
you
in
see
the
how,
desired direction,
just for a
push drag
woman
on.
natural, if you wanted a natural look, I just like press my fingers like I was doing the finger wave, and you can see the wave texture coming more to the front.
It does anything you
And like I said, if you take the picture, my hair texture has conformed to what I laid this over. So you wouldn't even tell. My hair is kind of thin. My hair is straight. I've not used a comb. If you look again, here go the same little 3 strings. This is all that came out.
Yeah.
This is all that came out.
Amazing.
This is all that came out. And back to where I was at, and I take it off. Well, I want them to see.
No, and
That's the reason
this is a really good point, because people always want protective
still
styles for the summer, and they get braids, and they're heavy and they're hot. But with this, you can take your hair off. You know what I'm saying?
really good. Excuse me.
I could have made it more curlier if that's what I was gonna do, because sometimes I do just let it go and wear it curly. Like we're getting ready to go on a cruise. I'm gonna give me some wavy hair.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a ponytail on and pin it, because I don't like sew-ins and stuff. That's heavy, that pulls on your natural hair.
Tell them
That's
your
like-
name so they can see you in the group and your
My
previous
name
posts and
is
stuff.
Laurel Scales Bracy. You'll see, anytime you see my hair, no matter how I've done it, and I change it a lot, this is what I put on my hair to blend with my pieces. $35 may seem like a lot, but when you consider what you get, I was using Pantene shampoo.
Okay.
Depending on where you go, it's anywhere from $5 to $7. this is not to curl my hair. This is just the cleansing. I was using conditioner. Anywhere you go, $5 to $7.
Well, let's just, wait. Before I used photogenic, my deep conditioner, not even my leave-in.
No, this is not expensive.
No, that's what I'm saying. My deep conditioner was more than $40.
Yeah, no, but I'm telling them even if they go the cheap way, that's just for the shampoo and conditioner. Now, say if I go to Family Dollar to get the can 2 stuff, I need to spray stuff to curl my hair.
Let's not mention other names.
I need the,
other name brands.
We're
not gonna throw shade at them.
But honestly, I had to get the spray-in, leave-in conditioner, which was supposed to prevent it from drying. I had to get the curl pudding, the curl pudding,
the set
and
lotion.
It was 3, and that wasn't all that they was recommending that I get, but I couldn't afford it. It was 3 products. So when you add, say I'll do the cheap end. Say if I did $5 for each of the products, that's 5 products. Conditioner, shampoo, and then the 3 curl texturizers or whatever. That was $25. I had to put it on the other stuff on my hair every day. Before the day was over, if I went out, it was hard and crunchy and dried out and poofed up. Honestly. And you can see I put the little wig on here. Lisa, you can touch it.
When you're only washing your hair and you're using this product as a conditioner,
as everything I need.
So soft.
I definitely want to try it on.
Everything I need. Everything I need to do with my hair. Everything. All I did was shampoo it with some shampoo. I don't even buy conditioner anymore.
Okay. Now she has braids. Let's look over here. She has braids. Now, do you think this will benefit her in keeping her braids neat?
Most definitely, because if you can see where I really slick my hair down in the front, it's really stained.
Okay.
Let me see. Sit down for a minute.
Yes! Round of applause.
I want you to get close up on her hair so you can see it. I'm just gonna put some on here to lay her hair down around the edges.
Are you a stylist, Lorel?
No, I'm not. I'm not a stylist at all.
Beautician in the jar.
And
I had someone who wanted to try some photogenic, but she had braids. She was like, my braids are old, I'm taking them down in a week. I did her braids over, they look brand new. Like I just twisted them and lay her edges down. Her braids look brand new. She kept me in for like a whole other month.
Now I'm just laying that down, but hold on a second. Just a little bit like you would use regular edge control. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, you know edge control works better when you got an old toothbrush or a little comb. But we're not even going to use that. I just want them to see that you don't need that. You can do everything you need.
All you really need,
satisfactorily is your hands.
Is your jar photogenic?
And your hands. And you need hands.
Realistically, I put my edge control in 5 minutes before work. I'll be like, oh, Lord.
Now, are you the kind of girl like I got protective hairstyle, I don't really do nothing, or you still get up in a couple minutes in the morning and do your hair? What?
I'm not taking time to do anything.
Oh. Okay, so you one of those girls.
I like, because I don't like to blow dry my hair, so I prefer a product like this where I can just wash it and add it to it and give me a curl because I have a nice curl pattern in my hair.
Got braids,
since her hair is curlier,
yeah. See, my hair is
if
like
you wanted
really
it
curly.
to lay down more. Now just look at the difference if I use a brush. But I was trying to show you that you don't necessarily have to go through all of those steps. That was just me.
Now you gotta do
You
that
add a little more, you don't need a brush feel.
Yeah.
But just for those that try to
reserve it.
to conserve it.
Okay, you gotta do the other side too now.
It really doesn't take a lot though. And
it
all you
need a lot of
need
time either.
No, I could throw this on a reel when I do my hair and be super fine. They think I don't want to do it to put on some makeup in my contacts.
Okay.
For real, they think I want to pay. They think I paid and went and got a sew-in or something. But you can see here.
And this is why
I put this on her hair. You know it's braided, so we can't get through the braids. But look at her actual hair.
But look how much better the braids look now as a result of the surrounding hair being neat.
And as you can see, even though I use the brush, I do like my hand better. Because when you have thin hair, her hair is kind of thin like mine. When you use a brush, sometimes it separates very little, and you can see the lines in between it. But if you see, if I just put it back with my hands.
On my braids, I saturate my braids. I put whole bunch
And
of
then
product.
if you
get
didn't
on the
have
dryer,
no
it
braids,
works
and that's all
wonders.
you had to do. And honestly, if you wanted this to lay down, like you set your hair, if you're gonna get a silk press or something, you know how they lay it down and tie it down with the strips and get under the dryer? You could use this as your setting.
I think if you want to do her whole, like if you wanted to tighten each of these braids
Yep,
up,
I can
and then
go on each
you can go
side.
each of them tighten up and then put a
scarf.
A scarf on it, and
Or
then she
buy
can
some
let it,
strips if you want.
and she can
let
let it dry
air
overnight
dry.
or get it under a dryer, and you
It'll
take
take-
it off, your
get
hair
rid
will
of
look
all this.
brand new again.
And it'll get rid of all these frizzies and everything.
Could you
And
see
if
how
your
my hair
look
is
nasty
coming out
back
because
there,
it's so curly?
Yeah.
See how it's coming out
Yeah,
already?
all that.
See, if you want to
But
lay this
if you had
down,
braided your
you know how
hair
curly
with
that
photogenic
looks.
before you braided it, it would have stayed a lot longer. Your hair would have stayed in there. It wouldn't be coming out.